Oh, all right. Welcome to the show tonight, Pro State Lawsuit Center. We provide here. We provide you with the tools you need to handle your legal problems without an attorney. No necesitas un pinche abogado. No, yo pienso su abogado no quiere trabajo para ti. I'm in the thingy here, and they don't let you in here unless you got stuff. So I told him I had to wear this hat because the other hat don't show, and you can't come around here nowhere without bringing some stuff because they be checking. They be checking to make sure. I'm like, I'm running down the stairs at their situation. I didn't say that. I got my stuff, but I didn't bring the heavy stuff because I'm gonna be running downstairs. Okay, so welcome to this live stream, and let's just get right down to it. I take on these special projects every now and a time, Dan, in a situation. And let me take them. I am police, but I'm y'all getting it wrong. What I police? Huh? Think about it. All right. Now I'm just close neighbors. I think we steal the damn police, though. Okay, so let's just get right down to it. Eminent domain. So, I went down the rabbit hole, and I thought I was going to be going down the hole until I heard people speaking in Chinese. No offense against Chinese people or people who speak Chinese. I'm just saying, as a kid, they always tell you anyway. But we didn't have to do that. No, we didn't have to do that. So what it did was, I do a lot of stuff, but I never did eminent domain thing. Oh, wait, no, that's not what they called it. That's not what they called it. They called it a notice of condemnation. A notice of condemnation. Okay, so that's like you can see it right there. The taking that has shaded the taking of property. Condemnation in their document is the taking of property under 40 U.S.C. section 3114. Okay, 40 U.S.C. section 3114. Okay, so we don't have to look it up because we already know that statutes and codes are non-valid laws. They don't have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. So they don't have enacting clauses, titles, or bodies. Those are the three elements that the federal Constitution mandates must be present for something to be considered a valid law. So revised statutes and codes, United States codes, those aren't valid laws. Okay. To give an idea of what I'm talking about, you guys heard me tell you, how we stopped the state court process. We stopped the state court process several ways. One way that represents what we're talking about here is we filed federal case law in state court. We have federal case law, everything, and federal acts. The federal acts bring the criminal liability to the table. We filed federal case law in everything that we file in state court. And state court can't respond to it because they can't respond to federal case law using statutes and codes. They can't respond to federal case law because they don't have a federal bar card. Y'all thought I was going to say attorney, license, or no, they don't have none of them. Okay, so they come to the table with condemnation and the declaration of taking under 40 USC, but we're talking the federal government. The federal government is the one that's doing this. And I actually highlight their names, but my highlighter has a shade. My yellow highlighter has a shade of green in it, so it's not showing up very well. But you know, I can read it. Oh, so we got the federal U.S. attorneys. Excuse me, Melissa L. Baker, bar number 4387122 from New York. And then underneath her name is Andrea C. Davicino. Andrea C. Donvecchio, and that person's bar number is 56438, and that person's from North Carolina. And they're it says here they're trial attorneys for land acquisition section, environmental and natural resource division, and then it's P.O. Box 7611, Ben Franklin Station, Washington, D.C. Boy, these people are all over the place. And then Jabrina C. Edwards, Jabrina C. Edwards, bar number 35711, LA. So I'm assuming that's Louisiana. Assistant U.S. Attorney from the United States Attorney's Office from the Western District of Louisiana, 300 Franklin Street, Suite 3201, Shreveport, Louisiana. Shreveport. It says here the U.S. attorneys for the plaintiffs, and the plaintiff is the United States. The plaintiff is the United States. Okay, so it's just getting confusing. Okay, so I just want to, okay, so which United States are you talking about? There's two United States. There's the United States of America, which are all of the states together, and then there's the United States. There's the United States Incorporation, which is federal government. And then, in my opinion, there's another one. It just dawned on me. There's another one. I think there's another one. The other one is the United States that's part of all of the states together, but it's the corporation part of that shit. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't know. I'm not that smart. I have to get up early. What I do know is that the United States government can be an injured party when they're trying, because they haven't taken it yet. When they're trying to take somebody else's property. Okay, so I looked up, on the federal government's here, and the federal government's trying to take these people's property. Okay, so all right. That's not under condemnation. Okay, it's not under condemnation. Well, it kind of, sort of. We're not down to China yet. So, Okay, so what the hell is it? What's condemnation? Condemnation is the court process that they use for eminent domain. Eminent domain is the first name that they do when they're going to take your property. But they didn't put it here. They put condemnation. Uh, Melissa and Andrea and Jabrina, they all got it wrong, I think. I mean, y'all ask and come on the show. You U.S. attorneys, I'll send you a link. Oh, that'll be fun. Y'all ask to come on the show, and I'll let you talk and explain everything. Okay, we can have trial for y'all ass right now. We having trial for y'all ass right now anyway. So we having trial for all three of you guys. And so, well, there's more people because there's a Nathan Tash, the acquisition executive for the Federal Aviation Administration. I having trouble saying all these words and shit. These people, I'm getting scared just because they got long ass names on this shit. Okay, so I ain't scared in case y'all ready to, okay, you know what? I know maybe this is the connection with these people that have been, that I made some videos. They got stuck in the cul-de-sac and falling around. I had a couple more videos, but it was real dark. That cul-de-sac video showed the lights in the background, so y'all can see, and the headlights right there. Maybe these assholes are the ones having a problem with shit. And I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that y'all can follow my ass around as long as you want to or whatever, okay? Because following me around and making me think that I'm about to go to jail, it don't scare me, okay? I grew up worried about going to jail every day of my life, driving and then I had to go because of a bunch of corruption and bullshit that went down. So, and then I wouldn't kiss their ass and throw my family under the bus. So they decided that they're going to just tell everybody I'm mentally ill and make me go back for a bunch of mental evaluations and suck up 33 months of my life. Mm-hmm. And so that's kind of why I'm here. And then my ex-wife, who was my wife at the time, she had all over a bunch of bullshit. They paid people to lie and let people get out of jail and shit. But they got tired of me complaining and saying I didn't know why they think I talk too much. I didn't know what the hell was up with that shit. Okay, but they told me to shut up. Well, y'all ass know how that went. So yeah, then they locked my ass up and shit. Then they shit me all over. But I think I got the shittiest deal of everybody, and I could have been their best star witness, but no, they gave me a shitty deal. They told me, we can get you out. All you gotta do is say, there was something going on in your wife's secondhand store. and then they're going to let me keep my house. And then let me keep, some stuff that they took out of, giving back my property and my guns. Y'all asked to give me back my guns anyway. I ain't say that. Y'all asked to give me back my guns anyway. But you know what? I already know it's going to be a problem. And so I asked the guard to step in. And when they started acting like this, I just told them, yo no quiero volver a mi casa ahorita porque me gusta lo que miro aquí en la pinta. And the guard kind of laughed, and he has to explain to him that I wasn't in a hurry to go home because I like the food here. Oh, that's when it said I was crazy. It started shipping my ass all around. But you know what? I don't know if that can happen now. Shit, y'all can lock me up right now if you want to. I'll just set up shop and I'd be like an attorney in the candy store. No, that attorney word. I just can't associate myself with that. But I would be like somebody in the can. So the eminent domain allows the federal government under the Fifth Amendment to seize people. I'm going to use the word acquire, like the acquisition dude. Okay, that's what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, and under the Fifth Amendment, there's strict limitations. And I'm just going to cut to the chase of all of the stuff. Okay, because the same limitation is the one that I saw at the end before we even started going down this hole. And the limitation is compensation. What is just compensation? Oh, I'm reading. They're saying, oh, just compensation is whatever the market value is. Well, is that what you're selling your house for? I'm just asking. Are you going to sell your house for the market value? Well, if the market value is shit. Oh. I mean, I'm just asking. Okay. Or any part of your land or any of your stuff. I'm just asking. Would you sell your shit for market value? Well, hell. Who the hell is going to ask market value for this shit? And then they're going to put up with these people all up in the property, doing all this other shit, making them. No. In this case, the person that hired me was already doing a deal with these people. And then when the contract ran out, he found out that they should have been paying him a whole lot more. So he got tooken. So he had a new deal. And they didn't like it. They didn't like the new deal. And so they just told him, look, we're just going to take it. And we're going to give you less than we were giving you the first time. Or that's what they said. They have a little hard time with that. Okay, so we got 3 United States right now. Hell, maybe there might be some more that I don't know about. What I do know is that they're not working for the United States, all of the states together collectively or whatever, because those states would be doing things in a judicial setting. And when the judge made a ruling, it would be done, and there would be a fact of finding and the conclusions of law that you would need to take, which is the reason why the judge rules. And you take that over to no, we don't take shit no more. We just sue people right now when they throw your ass under the bus. That's how we do that. Okay, so I'm having a hard time trying to figure out how the United States government is the plaintiff or injured party. They're not operating under, in my opinion, from this paperwork, they're not operating under the Fifth Amendment. They're using the word condemnation. And, okay, so let's just pick at this. It says notice of condemnation. And then at the back half of it, it had an affidavit signed by Nathan Nash and some tiny ass little writing on there. Yeah, but I can see it. Mm-hmm. And the company they're trying to get the land for is a land investment company. They acquire land for investment, for investors to invest in. I'm not sure how they channel that down into, from where I'm sitting, the federal government is coming up in here flexing their muscles in these people's face, and this dude is taking care of their ass pretty good. Okay, because when it first jumped up in his face, he sold it to the Propety to LLC, and then they're telling him, oh, he can't represent himself or whatever. So he brought it back. So none of that matters because they can't represent themselves either. And the dude added them to their own shit and the counterclaim as plaintiffs. All of them, the judge, the government. Oh, wait. So they can represent themselves in a case that they're a litigant in, but he can't represent his LLC that they're trying to, he had to sell his property to keep them from stealing his shit. Yeah. That's not okay, so I don't know. A notice of condemnation. When I get ready to do a foreclosure or maybe foreclosure on these people's shit, I don't know. I wouldn't send them a notice. They send him a notice and then expect him. Okay, so you know what? We weren't served. People try that shit all the time. Nobody gives a crap because they're administrative. They're administrative. They don't give a shit if you were served or not. They don't give a crap if they want to take your shit with a notice, and they don't even have. The actual petition, or maybe this is their notice of petition, but it says condemnation. Why did it say condemnation? Oh, because they don't want people to realize that it's not connected to the Fifth Amendment, where the eminent domain allows you to start a condemnation process. Condemnation is the name of the court process for eminent domain. I mean, somebody can come and help me with this because I spent a little time on it so I can talk a little more shit because I didn't have to go down very far down the hole when on the third line of the notice of condemnation, the declaration of taking is under 42 U.S.C. 3114. And the first person to tell me, okay, let me put it this way. The first person that emails me to my website, it's 10:43 Central Standard Time. The first person that emails me to my website and lets me know what this 42 USC 3114 references and if it even applies to. Okay, just go one. It's gonna tell me what it references, because that's it. The first person email me that is gonna get a free package off the website. Statutes and codes are not valid laws because they don't have enacting clauses, titles. Okay, my grandkids gonna yell at me for using the finger again. Or bodies. I figured, if it's getting hot in here, I can use the finger to fan myself. Now, I got protection in here though, so it's when I leave. But I ain't worried about it because everything's on video. Everybody knows who pissed off around here. The taking of land with a notice, and they're from federal government. They're federal U.S. attorneys. Okay, so I'm going to assume that they're taking it under the Fifth Amendment. Oh, wait. No, we can't assume that no more because they're taking it under 40 USC 31 for okay, so that's out. We don't like to assume shit anyway because we already know that eminent domain is done under the Fifth Amendment and that condemnation is the name that they gave. I wonder why they did that. Why didn't you just leave it in eminent domain and call it both? Oh, we're unraveling some stuff over here. Oh. It's a good thing I got a badge. I got a badge. I got a badge. Oh, that was my creepy low voice. Oh. Okay, so the federal government is going to take your shit using state statutes that are not valid laws because they don't have acting clauses, titles, or bodies. Huh. Could they just be doing this because everybody's scared of their ass? I don't know, I guess. I ain't scared of y'all ass. Y'all can haul me out tomorrow, and if I disappear, the website, everything on the website is gonna be dropped down to $50. Now I don't want nobody trying to come get me. And none of my people, come on now, work with me here. $50. And in case y'all assholes ain't figuring it out, my website on a server in another country. I'm not even sure which country, so y'all can pull my. Okay, y'all don't be messing with my fingernails. Okay, y'all better pull off my toenails. Oh, y'all better pull off my toenails because I ain't having no messing, with my fingernails. Okay, so I don't even know, and the person that runs the website is also from another country. Just everything from another country. Why is that? Oh, because, I got shut down, got harassed. Oh, wait. The asshole attorneys called Google and complained and got my Google My Business page shut down. Well, I already know that they was gunning for me with all the complaints and every shit, and they were calling all the attorney generals and sending me all these letters and shit that I was practicing law without a license. Okay, but you know what? They called Google My Business and they got my page shut down so no one could see my reviews. Because when people started using their property tax shit and getting their deed out of their office, they didn't want people to see my views. They told them that they told me, Google told me that the sorry ass attorneys, and they didn't, if they had told me, I'd have ran out there and put one in the yard. Told me I didn't have a sign in my yard. I could have made one on the back of a paper plate and put that shit right. Oh, they told me I didn't have a sign in my yard, so they're closing my whole Google account and just, I'm like trying to think. And I got all 5-star reviews, except the one dude that was pissed off, and then because I wouldn't hold his hand because I don't hold people's hand, and I don't deal with fear very well, or people's emotional fear very well, whatever. And then he got grumpy because I called him out and asked him if he wanted to go sit on the bench, and he took it the wrong way, and then he went back and changed his review and was talking shit. So I just added to my review, and I copy and pasted all of some of the words that he had said in our communication in the coaching group. Everything's in the group, and he was really happy. Until I told him no, I wasn't going to do this stuff, and I put that right. I put all that shit right in there, and pretty much turned it into a commercial for myself. And then he came back and, coach, you know what? I'm sorry, whatever. It's okay, man. That's fine. We're good. No. So I changed my review back. So are you going to change yours? And I said, no, because I didn't lie. And then I called him some names. So. One, One name with two syllables. Okay, so what they did was they sent my friend a notice, a deficiency notice, that he was deficient in, because one of the things that they said in the first deficiency notice was that there were two people on there for two different properties, and the other person didn't sign. And the other problem they said was that he's not a licensed attorney. And so, well, y'all know I respond to that shit real quick. Ain't no attorney got no license. Dude has a federal bar card, so he got a license. Oh. And so then they responded again with another deficiency notice. So my friends, like, can they just take it now, dude? A notice when they send you these stupid ass letters, and this is in my head, and I've been doing this for. Let's get back to my head. Okay, so when they start communicating with your ass out of court, then that means that they don't have a judge. They don't have. Now, when you come to the table with Rico shit, it's what the judges do. It's what they're doing. And they ain't gonna take a chance on that. And that's how we figured out how to use that Rico shit for the eviction thing. Now we kind of twist it up, use for and if y'all think I don't know what I'm talking about, go and check that shit out. The judges' canons. Look that shit up. I looked that shit up. Let's see these rules that these people are supposed to be following. Oh yeah, the judge is not allowed to be in part. The judge supposed to all fair, but wait. The ass ain't doing none of that shit. Oh, wait a minute. Flip that shit around. Flip it around. Okay, I'm showing off my nails now. Flip that shit around. And what you have is the Rico operation. The judge is supposed to be, no, the judge is not supposed to be impartial. The judge is, but no, the judge is not, the judge, no, the judge is not supposed to be none of that shit that they said. That's, Okay, so if you think I don't know what I'm talking about, go read that shit. And after hearing this, when you read that shit, you're going to be like, oh, damn. Coach has it right. It don't even make no sense, the shit they have in there. They ain't even trying to do any of it. What's up, primo? ¿Cómo está, amigo? Gracias por que venga aquí. Thank you for coming. What's up, Jesse? Yeah, and Jesse was the one that we helped get out of jail, but they was kind of in a hurry to get him out too. When he started having his people, all of the people in there, when they call home to talk to their family, Jesse told him, "Yeah, you guys make sure you call that right there." Oh, there we go. winningcourtnow.com. Have them go to winningcourtnow.com. Tell your family to tell. You got somebody in jail? When they talk to them, have them tell them to call, tell their family in jail phone that their family need to go to winningcourtnow.com and they need to get that suit prosecutor lawsuit package. It's the Rico Pico. Yep. And just say that every time they make a phone call. Everybody they call, every family member they call, tell them, dude, go there. You guys all get together, punch in something. Wow. Pretty soon they're gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna go check. And then Jesse called me from jail too. They got a little stupid dog and shit, but they already seen my email and shit, and then the prosecutor told him that she was following a restraining order against him and me, and I wasn't allowed to email her ass. Shit, I emailed her like 20 more times. You can kiss my restraining order my ass. No, we don't allow them to take over the case because the Fed courts are going to come in. Well, this is in the Fed courts that this young man is in right now. So he's in the federal court, and they're trying to do what they're trying to do using. And see, this is how federal court. This is how federal government rolls. They'll use part of a statute, part of another statute, words from over there, the label off the bottom of the trash can. Okay, it don't matter. They'll piece that shit together and jam your ass up because they're going to brag they got a 98% conviction rate. That's what the federal government says. 98%. Maybe it's down to 97 because of the shit we're doing. I don't know. Yeah, but you know what? They're full of shit. They're full of shit because it ain't a conviction rate. It's a plea rate. They got a 98% plea rate. That's what I call it. Because you can't convict someone that already kissed your ass and took the deal, whether they was guilty or not, because they couldn't take the beat down. Now, I ain't never been convicted, and I couldn't take the beat down either, but I did. Bam! And now we're getting to beat their ass back down. So, thanks to the real-time feedback from a whole bunch of other people that took punches along the way and that are still taking punches along the way right now. Okay, wait. You ain't doing something right. You ain't doing something right if you're taking punches. Okay, because, the first thing I'm going to tell you, if you get in my program, you're going to learn how to have fun. That's what we tell you. You're going to learn how to have fun. Uh-huh. That's my guarantee. We ain't trying to go in here and have the judge rule on something for you and explain all of this shit we ain't trying to do none of that. We're just going to keep punching these people in the face until they go sit their happy ass down and leave people alone. Now we have so many different things we can use punch their ass in the face with. Uh-huh. Welcome to the show, Metalhead. We got, but you know what? It's hard for a lot of people. It's hard for a lot of people to set the fear to the side. Or, let me put it a different way. It's hard for people to learn how to use the fear for fuel. Use the fear for fuel. These people, they got a lot of people that give up. They got a lot of people that don't argue. They just sign everything and do whatever they say. But we're starting to get a lot of people that ain't having it anymore right now too. And we got a program together that people are using to hold these people accountable. Hold them accountable. And just, so I don't know what they're going to do in Jesse's case. We found out that Miss Keck is listed as an intern on the city's website. And we looked her up. Well, we did. she got a little mad. I think that's why she put the restraining order out on us, because we knew her address. Well, she knows our address. So I don't know. I mean, it's ridiculous, okay? Because they told me I can't use this to go deliver. I told him it was just a small package. I was gonna, okay, never mind. I don't want to insinuate anything. I'm not the flyer of this, but you know, maybe I can make a deal with somebody. I don't know. Yeah, but they didn't. They wasn't happy about the situation, and they were just kind of in a rush to let him out, and so I had to call the bail bondsman, and it was funny because I called the bail bondsman, and I made my snacks, so. And the bail bondsman was like, "Okay, so Mr. Neighbors, let me send you over application." I'm like, "Application?" He's like, "Yeah." He says, "This application for you to sign in case Jesse don't in case Jesse don't show up for court." And I started laughing. I'm like, I don't understand why he wouldn't show up for court when he went down there to face that shit, and he filed his counterclaim for RICO right in their case. But before that, he added them to the RICO counterclaim as plaintiffs. So he basically added them to their own case and stuck it in their face. They're a little grumpy. So, he got out, and then they wanted to call him back to make him put on an ankle bracelet. Hell no. He fucking went, no, dude, seriously? And you start laughing at these people. You gotta be kidding me. Do they even have a real prosecutor now? According to what I read, because I had to go down a hole on this, I think I heard some people speaking Chinese. No offense to anybody for it. Okay. Yeah, there was a hole there. Because, wait a minute. It didn't show Julia Keck as a prosecutor anywhere. Couldn't pull, wait. All right, let's just start the gate. This even have a damn bar card. Let's go there. Oh, yep. She got it like a year and 7 months ago or something. Huh. That's not very long. She got a bar card. I don't know. You gotta have some other credentials to be a prosecutor too. And I pulled it up. Okay, so the state prosecutor can do this many things, and the intern can only do this many other things. Yeah, I copy and pasted all that stuff and sent in emails to all of those people over there that are connected to the RICO operation that they're running, locking up people. Okay, so Jesse got locked up because they said he gave them an alias name. And therefore, at that moment, he became a fugitive. I was like, okay, wait a minute. I grew up in a black family, in a Mexican neighborhood. Okay, wait a minute. To be a fugitive in my head, you got to bust your ass out of jail and be on the run. Oh, wait, there's another check down fugitive. If you're running from the police, they say you're a fugitive. Wait, no. No, if you're running from the police, you're either black or Mexican. You could be white. Okay, sorry. I got it. If you're running from the damn police, then in my head, as a legal coach, your ass is a suspect. Because you suspect of being black or okay, sorry. I need to let that go. Oh, you can't be until your ass been adjudicated or something, a fugitive, and you bust it out. Now you can't be a fugitive because cops say, "Hey, you took off running." You know, you're just a suspect of taking off running. I don't know. I think what happened in Jesse's case is they knew who he was. So that whole bullshit about the fake name or whatever, and even if it was a fake name, okay, you got ID? No, I don't have ID. Okay, so are you driving? Did you kill somebody? Are you running? Did you rob the bank? I mean, I don't know. Are you? Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. Some people don't like the way I roll, but you know what? When you're punching these people in the face, like I said, you should be having a little bit of fun. Are you kidding me right now? How many days have y'all ass went to sleep worrying about them coming and knocking on your door? I have some of those days. Or they'll come and beat on your door. Uh-huh. I think I've been hauled out of my house about 6 or 7 times. But you know what? You know, sometimes we're dumbass. Okay? Because here's the thing. When they come to your house, police. I'm the police too. Okay, no, that wasn't the message. When they come to your house, okay, and then they don't bust your door down with that big old ram thing they use on the police show, you know, whatever. And they knock, that means they got, and they don't have a no knock warrant, so they can bust your door down and come in and get you. Oh yeah. So what that mean? Because that means the next time they come to my house, y'all have better bring them lunches and shit, or call Uber or something, because y'all have to wait till I have to leave for toilet paper. I ain't gonna be in no hurry to run out there and freaking and get hauled off the jail, and then no, y'all can't come and get me. Oh. But you know, I don't think that they want to come and get me. He said, yeah, pinche bendate en mi hello. They're acting, and it was funny because okay, hang on a second. We got permission to bring the star of the show in, but we'll see how it goes. because we got a little skinny thing for her to. Come on, come over here. Come on. You good? We've been practicing sitting on this little skinny thing, so it has a pad on it. So it's actually. Hey, how you doing? Okay, you got to turn around so people can see you. Hang on. Okay, guys, this is Lily. Lily, turn around and say hi. Come on. Say hey. Hey. Hey, what's up, everybody? Okay, you're gonna get hair on my tie. Okay, I'm still working. Okay, I'm working. I need to scoot up. You need to sit down. Are you okay? You need to sit down. There you go. She's different when she gets grumpy. When she don't get her way. What are you doing? Okay, so yeah, Jesse said they were kind of scared, and so while they were giving him a hard time, now see, Jesse had a bench warrant out already for his arrest because they want him to show up and go down there and turn himself over and for a mental evaluation. Oh, that's what they do to you or try to do to him. They did to him when you don't kiss their ass, and they did the same thing to me when, yeah, but they can't be doing that shit to people no more because all you gotta tell them is, look, I'm just gonna tell y'all ass right now when the doctor shows up or whatever, y'all can call the doctor and ask them before we have to go there. If the doctor's job is to assess my mind, I'm going to require, my legal team's going to require that the doctor tell me where my mind is. Because if the doctor doesn't know where my mind is, the doctor is not competent to. Come on now, y'all with me? That's a wrap right there. But you don't have to worry about all that because all you got to do is like Jesse did. Just, start punching. Get the firepower from winningcourtnow.com and start punching their asses like he did. And yeah. So I didn't know what they haven't proved. So Julia Heck told Jesse, according to what I understand, that she was a prosecutor and that the name that was scribbled on that document was Melissa, the intern. I'm thinking she's throwing Melissa under the bus because it doesn't say she was. But, it doesn't really matter because she screwed up. She screwed up. And she adjudicated this man right there on the street and said he was a fugitive and he wasn't even running. Now, he has some other cases, but you can't be a fugitive if you ain't running or bust out. So I don't know how they're going to do that. He's got, I think we probably should. You should probably call him, Jesse, and tell him that, call and tell him your legal team is asking for way too much money. You can make the deal with him yourself and shave off some of that. Oh. call and tell them that you want to do the deal yourself with them, all right? Because I'm asking for way too much money for you. You want to give them a little bit of a break. Because you really enjoyed their hospitality at their 5-star. That's funny. You know, funny. When Jesse called me, he's like, "Hey, coach," I'm like, "Hey, what's it going?" He said, "Oh, it's going good, man. I'm really liking this 5-star hotel. I love these accommodations." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, it's all good." I'm like, "Dude, you're still in jail, right?" "Yeah." But he said they're scared. They're running around trying to figure out who. There's supposed to be somebody. If there's an intern, there's supposed to be somebody signing off and looking at this intern stuff. The intern ain't supposed to be running or whatever. And if she's not an intern and she is a prosecutor, there need to be somebody signing off. Oh, wait, she needs to go to jail now. Okay, because she's violated this man's rights. Have him arrested again, more likely than not. There was a earlier case. Oh, it's on state level. So that means it's with a statute or a code. I'm pretty sure he didn't kill anybody. I didn't ask him, but I think they will. Okay. I probably should just stay out of that hole because they have a problem. They have a problem. Now, the problem ain't just Jesse. The problem is how many other people this woman, these people, because it ain't just her by herself. So we ain't even gonna go there. I mean, I like it because I like to see her ass sweat. But it ain't her by herself. Somebody's supposed to be signing off on her shit. Somebody's supposed to be in control of some shit down there. Okay, but you know what? My question is, if she's not a prosecutor, what is she bringing to the table of value to get to do this to people? And why is she doing it to people? And is she doing it to the black people or the Mexican people? Is she doing it to the white people? I mean, any of the people is bad, but if there's a pattern where she's okay, y'all know I got a badge, so I can, I can decipher. You gotta get you a badge if you want to decipher. I got this on Amazon for $9. Ah, he's a full boat. No. Come on now, Jesse, work with me, man. Okay, you need to tell them that they need to just come up and do business with you right now and get your full boat. Because I'm asking for two. I'm asking for 2 damn boats. Yeah, I don't care what you asking for. I'm asking for more. So you need to tell them that they need to work with you because I'm out of control. And they need to hurry up, okay? Because you're getting tired of waiting and putting out. I don't know how long you've been putting out with this shit they've been doing to you and your family or whatever. Okay, but just tell them that because they already know I roll. They know I ain't, I ain't speaking. They should be thinking about that before before they start doing the thing. You got to think about that before you do the thing. Are you willing to sacrifice everything doing the thing? Because if you're not, you shouldn't do the thing. Because somebody's going to be there to make sure your ass sacrifices for doing the thing. And it may be the least person that you expect. Mm-hmm. Jam your ass up for doing the thing for at least amount of money and the maximum amount of fun. Yeah, you should call him up. You should call him up, Jesse. Talk to the Attorney General. I ain't figured out if the lady Attorney General's in charge or the other dude is in charge. Well, I don't think nobody's in charge. Somebody's supposed to be in charge. So I don't know who that is, but I'd give them a call if I were you and see what they want to do. Because no need in you paying to file in state court or federal or whatever if if it ain't necessary. Because we can all go and start. We can make so we can we get one full boat. That sound like drug deal, don't we got full boat coming in. Oh, I better take my badge. Right. Okay, y'all see I'm having fun. Yeah, I'm having fun. Oh, okay. Somebody in trouble. They wait for me to pay them money. Okay. And I got a badge and a hat. Well, I don't really like flying in a plane anyway, so I'm gonna let y'all. We're gonna see if we can't, get them to pay for the plane and some stuff or something, because this is what happens. If you do the thing, then you have to. You have to say, y'all you say, do the crime, you gotta do the time. So you do the thing, you gotta do the thing. So that's how we're gonna do that right there. All right, guys, I need to go and get something to eat because I'm starving again. And then we gotta take a look at my friend's documents. They sent him another deficiency notice today, so we're gonna just go ahead and jam their ass up and stop playing. What we did was we wanted to have the evidence that we need. So we're gonna take a certified copy of the docket sheet and add that to the lawsuit. Now he's already in federal court, so he's going to sue them across the state or whatever the other court is. Sue the federal court people over here, over there. And then we're going to use a copy of the docket sheet to show that they didn't answer to nothing. They just did, Now you're suing them for what happened last week instead of worrying about all that other shit from whatever. We go after them for the reason why they're able to screw you over. Not so much what they did. I mean, we mention it. Okay, but if you focus on the what, it opens up to arguing, and then their buddy judge gets to help their ass throw your shit out. It's pretty simple for me. You focus on the why they're able to do what they did, and nobody wants to talk about that. And now you're in a whole different position. A whole different position. Well, you're suing the state, and you're suing, you're in the hood. You take out the money. You take out whoever's getting paid to jam you up. And then you want to take out the punk, the snitch that throw your ass under the bus. And then if you're in the eviction process, there's a couple of other co-conspirators that you want to add in there to make sure you got to check your back. All right. So we got Henry is still in his house after the second sheriff visit, and Nicole still in her house, and they adjourned her shit, and she was supposed to file for default, which is what we're going to do for this guy. We're going to file for default, and then that closes. I say close in case they never close until you go sit down and give up. But we're going to file for default judgment, and then we're going to sue them in a different court. And so he's the plaintiff then. And he'll take all of a certified copy of all of this shit that they were doing over to there. And now we're able to show the due process violation from the court's procedures and policies. That's why everybody's stuff is the same. Your shit is the same. The only difference is criminal a bunch of time, criminal, they want to get your money in your wallet and all that. And then over here, they're trying to steal your property. That's it. Don't matter how they're trying to steal your property. You know, it don't matter, you know, that's it. They're doing it with administrative process. They're violating the due process. They're using their statutes and codes and not valid laws. You know, people start looking at it that way. You know, I had a guy invest in the traffic package, and he messed with me. I opened it up. I got caught pretty soon in a day or two, and it has nothing to do with the traffic. Oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, dude, let me get back to you. I'm trying to use these tools I learned in therapy after going through this, you know. Let me get back to you. And when I got back to you, I'm like, dude, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say you haven't read the instructional video. And right now, you wouldn't really need to read the instructional video because it already gave you a 20-minute outline on what you need to do. It's real simple. File a counterclaim to stop the state court process. Get their lawsuit filed in federal court. Serve these people, and then order the federal court judge to make these fools come to the settlement table, because you're asking a settlement conference. We ain't asking no damn trial. And the reason you're demanding they come to the settlement table is because those fools could not answer to nothing that you filed in the state court. They can't. They can't answer to nothing you give them. No, they can't. They can't answer because they can't respond to federal case law and federal acts or statutes and codes. They can't answer because they can't litigate a case they're party to. They can't represent themselves. They can't represent each other from there. Wow. So when you get to federal court, they still can't do shit. Bam! They still can't answer. They can't answer to any federal court shit with a state court card. I know y'all asked what I was going to say license. So that's a check down right there. Now, in federal court, statutes and codes aren't federal statutes and codes aren't valid laws. Look that shit up. Just like on the state level. And Title 18 has never been ratified. Most of the federal drug shit, you know, came in Title 18, and Title 18 was never ratified. And I have a document that, you know, I have somebody gonna show me a document. I ain't gotta show your asses shit. Just hop your ass on the internet and see if it has an acting clause, a title, and a body. If it don't have those three things, then it's not a valid law. I don't have to show you shit. Now, if you find those three things, then I'll whip out mine. Otherwise, I ain't wasting my time. Okay, because y'all I need to catch up. The full boat. I think we need to split it up and have 4 boats, so they're not all full. Okay. Okay. Yeah. They're gonna be okay. No, I'm not around no water, so. But you know, the boat can be full because we've been putting on with this shit for a real long time. So, all right, guys, thank you guys for the value of sharing your time. Okay, hang on a second. I think before we leave here, I'm not that hungry yet. I'm gonna do a screen share and show you guys this bad boy right here. Eminent domain offense lawsuit package is half price right now. And this is going to be part of the property protection and management online course that we're putting together. The online course is pretty much going to have everything in it that you need. You know, they have this. The government is carried out on behalf of private businesses acting without constitutional authority, and these entities often use administrative codes, corporate charters, or redevelopment partnerships instead of Article 3 judicial processes, leading to uncompensated taking, fraudulent conveyance of title, and civil rights violations under the color of law. So this package exposes that fraud. And put a little work in this puppy here. So and what we've learned now is to stop all any state court process by filing a counterclaim. Add those parties, add the state to it or the government, don't matter. Add the government to it, add the judge who's getting paid by the government, and add whoever the prosecutor or whatever, and then once they're a party to their own shit, they can't represent themselves and they can't. No. Well, we know they can't respond to it. They didn't. They haven't. They ain't. They ain't because they can't. Okay, yep, that's the fire for the night. I gotta go eat now. I'm thinking I gotta go look for the boat. Well, maybe I need to look for the plane because I'm in the middle of the United States. We don't have no water over here, so it's probably I need to look for the plane. I think maybe I could use this. Well, if they let me go pick up the boat in this. Yeah, thank you guys for the value sharing your time. I'll see you guys in the next live stream.